Hey, welcome back everyone to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Let's just make sure everything's, for the most part, lined up nice and pretty on my desktop. Make sure this is in the right spot. Seems to be good. Okay, cool. Been a while since we played Dwarf Fortress. Long while actually. My problem with it is I love Dwarf Fortress. I think it's a wonderful game. I've played lots of it. I find it a bit easy, you know. Once you get set up, like, setting up is fun and exciting and embarking, and it's fun and challenging. But then, I find it easy after that. I don't really find there's a lot of ways to negate sieges and to make sieges not a problem, and this, that, and the other thing. So Frost Cookies sort of gave me a bit of a challenge recently. He was saying, have you tried the one-pick challenge? I'm like, no, I haven't even heard of it, to be honest. But essentially, it's the idea of embarking with only one pick, no other items, which is interesting. Sort of the trick to it, I think, is going to be, oh, hang in there, me, is settling, well, he said another part of the challenge, if I wanted to, is settling in sort of a frozen wasteland. So we're going to go somewhere with high evil savagery, lots of snow. So we're not going to have any food until we break into the cavern. To anyone that knows Dwarf Fortress or doesn't know Dwarf Fortress, the cavern is essentially a big, nasty underground area. I don't really care about that. Low temperature would be amazing. No aquifers, I just won't do it. Perfect. Let's get all the important stuff searching. I know such a place does exist. I've already pre-searched on this area. I haven't tried this yet, though, so I think we'll do it tonight just because I'm probably only going to be on for like an hour. And it's definitely going to be a trial. Definitely a lot of error. So we're going to have to rush to the cavern. The cavern's where, like, these epic beasts, I forget what they're called. Shit. But anyway, there's these giant evil beasts of, like, thousands of teeth and murder and stuff. They spawn there. A lot of nasty enemies spawn there. But there's food down there. There will be, well, hopefully food anyway. There will certainly be wood, but we won't have an axe until we build one. So it's going to be tricky. It's going to be a really, really tricky beginning. That's all I can really say. We have to hope we find copper or some sort of metal. Copper would be the best to find. So we could make an axe. Oh, it's going to be a challenge, boys and girls. Certainly will. Food, drink. Basically, I think you have 2 seasons till people start starving. So we'll see. Again, I'm not promising I'll be able to do it, but I am saying it sounds like lots of fun, and I would like to try. I believe this was the area I wanted to go for. So if we look here, yeah, we are Glacier. Oh, pardon me, Jesus. Oh, just not doing so great today. Okay. Glacier, temperature freezing, trees none, vegetation none, terrifying. The idleness ice of malice. Ooh. So we have sand, ice, shallow metals, deep metals, and a flexstone layer, which is great. Dwarves, goblins, elves, and humans. Perfect. Trading is going to be very important for us. Not the worst elevation. Let's see if I can find a little bit better. Oh, here's perfect. Okay. So you can see over here, this is the elevation map. We have lots of 7s and 8s and 6s and stuff. That means the map's going to be higher in that area. Essentially, it's like building next to a mountain, but also a low area. Being able to dig up is always good because you can tunnel inwards instead of just tunneling down. Just double check we still have dwarves, goblins, elves, and humans. Sure, yeah, I think we settle right here. Let's go ahead and try that out. Select an area with salt water. Okay. So we're literally on... Are we in a frozen part over the ocean? Because this might not be doable then. Because like if we are in like a frozen ocean, having no fresh water is annoying. Okay, well let's check over here, see if we can find one without. Okay, still have all our stuff. Not amazing for elevation purposes. Yeah, all these kind of suck for elevation. Oh, this actually has 2 pieces of a different biome. Yeah, that doesn't really affect us too much. Let's try this one. This might be okay, actually. Again, the elevation sucks, but this looks almost like it's on land up here, right? Some of this stuff here. No, it's all on a glacier, so shouldn't matter. This one should be fine. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe this isn't going to work, but we'll definitely try. Because again, that's the whole thing. You have to try. Sadly, get rid of all the beer. It's making me cry on the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and add a pick as a weapon, or no? Digging influence. I guess we could spend good money to get like an iron pick. I think that's probably a good idea, because that's going to be our only weapon. So definitely want something. Picks use what? I think they use your mining skill, which is actually something we are going to want. So we can spend a lot of points buffing up our stats. And I think that's something we want to do. Normally, like, you can argue whether mining's important because you will naturally raise it fairly easily. In this case, we're going to. We're going to a lot. Oh, hey, I got sound sense, don't I? Cool. We'll see if that ends up working. Because I need the guy who mines to mine very fast. We need a fast mason. That's going to be very useful. As for that, we're going to want some people that can fight. I don't really care about having someone who can make people happy. So dodging, yes. Wrestling, fighter, like this kind of stuff would be great. I don't really, I guess biting's okay. Striker, armor would be great. This is all stuff that we can't use right away, but what can you make out of wood? You can make wooden axes. Wooden swords. The only reason I'm thinking about that is because we are going to be needing... Oh, I'm going to definitely... Yeah. 100% we need somebody with max growing. Because when we do manage to set up some form of a farm, we need it to work. So we'll, again, we're going to make this guy a bit of a fighter as well. Seems good. Yeah, I just want these guys to be able to hold their own is the problem. Kind of worried about that. Alright, so other important things. We're gonna want a really good weaponsmith. That's definitely something. Definitely want somebody that can come in and just start pounding out weapons like ASAP. And good ones at that. Maybe we'll have a different guy as our armor smith. I think that'll be fine. This other guy here, we're going to need one guy just on brewing, if we can hang in that long. Where is my brewer? Great. Alright. So again, yeah, we're just going to need to take like fighting stuff on these people as well. You're the armor smith, the brewer, the mason. We're going to take the mason here and we're going to give him... No, we'll give it to the armor guy. That makes more sense. Give him suturing. So bone doctor, dice, yeah. This kind of stuff here. Just so he has points in it. I think it's most important to put 1 point in skills that you want them to train up eventually. Because I find the first point, it's generally easiest, but sometimes they don't like start doing things properly unless you have a point in it. Especially for combat. I find combat, if you don't have a point in something, it's going to take 10,000 years to train it up. But once you unlock it, then they'll use it properly. So yeah. Probably just stuff like dodging. It's probably just going to be good on these guys here. Man, we got so many points. Yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and buy us the nice pick here. Now again, I'm not 100% that I'm going to be good enough to do this. I'm definitely going to try, but we'll see. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Trot boulder. Okay. Lenswork, Soul Gem, Burial Mine. That's the one. That is the name of our fortress. And our group, the defensive cloister, the Torch of Flesh. Yep, that's about what we expect. Yeah. Well, absolutely. We'll name one of them after you. I'm not sure who'll die first, Borrowed. Probably the miner. I guess he'll be the first guy in. Yeah. Either way. I know, we've got points left, but that's fine. We'll do our best. You've arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes in the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all of Olnolzagan. There are almost no supplies left. Though stout labor comes there are 0 supplies left. Whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the blizzard men get hungry. Blizzardmen, that sounds cool. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Osterevaz, burial mine, strike the earth. This could be a very short game if there is no cavern, because this is actually like water under the ice, like we're on the ocean, you know what I mean? We'll find out shortly. Like really shortly. Alright, let's get going. Because I'm not sure you can find like a frozen place otherwise. But, I mean, I'm sure there's a way. But let's get some up-down stairs going. Actually, let's just put this in one more. So I'm just going to find out if there is water beneath us or not. It is raining repellent muck. Sounds bad, to be honest. Repellent muck. Not in love with that idea. Okay, we're going to remove the wagon. And we're going to build a wood stockpile right here. That'll be our one piece of wood, I believe. So we can use that to make stuff. Let's find out. Yeah, it's just ice walls. These are just blocks of ice, right? Yeah, I think we are going to have to embark somewhere new. We'll find out soon, though. You can go ahead and be a carpenter for now. See if we can hit a cavern or not. It did say there were metals here, though. So presumably they're just really deep or something? Because this seems all to be just ice. Again, it's a glacier we're on. I'm not sure. And there shouldn't be... Oh, there is more wood? Whoa, you get 2 wood logs from a... Huh, I had no idea. That's nice. Extra wood from the wagon is quite nice. Our miner is no mining. Because of what? Oh, we've broken the dolomite. Nice. Alright, let's see what happens here. So we have found some stone. That's reassuring. Okay, he can't seem to mine down into the ice. Doesn't seem to be working for him. Snowstorm has come. Probably not good. Does that work? If I do it that way? Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Okay, good. So we did find, and we found metal already, which is amazing. Okay, this is something we can do then. Okay, yeah, here's the cavern, boys. Discover an expansive cavern deep underground. So we're gonna stop here. Okay. Marble. Excellent marble. I need plants, though. The plants are cave wheat. Okay, do we see any... There's a blizzard man. Where is he? A large humanoid monster from the wild tundra. It has translucent skin, icicles for teeth, red glowing eyes, and pointed ears. It is scrawny, its eyes are red. Okay, well we need in here, but for now we need to get the more important things underway. The most important thing right now is this. We need this area opened up. I think it's fine like this for now. So we need a mason set up. Like a mason's workshop, rather. Okay. And if we could just go ahead and just make another room here. The good news is, I mean, we got a chance. Bad news is, it's going to be rough. Also, Stone Sense didn't seem to kick in. Sound Sense, sorry. I'm dealing with a newer patch. So now that we got this going, we can go ahead and save. See if I can get it all working. See, run. Where's my Sound Sense? Well, it says it's running here. Just being tricksy. Because normally this guy plays nice music for me. Or at least plays music. Huh. I don't know. Guess it's just not feeling like working right now. Have to figure that out for next time. I don't know why it's not working. It's gonna make me cry. Because normally it brings open like a huge thing. Either way. Yeah, we got our dwarf therapist going here. So let's rename everybody. This is our miner. Of course, this will be borrowed. We'll have Zelphus. I'm just assigning random names. I don't really know who they are. Find out who these placers are. People are at some point. We need frost cookies. And who did we forget? Apparently I've missed 2 of these dwarves. Either way. Rudy, of course. And where's the save button? Was this one? Yep, commit changes. Wouldn't be the same without Grazillion, of course. Done. Nice. It's a nice little start to things. So we need everybody to go outside. Or to stay inside. I'm trying to remember how to do that. There is a way. Is it under burrows? Or something? No. Zones. It wasn't zones. I know that much. Military. No. Oh, here we go. Activity zone orders. Nope. Dwarves gather. Yeah, it's fine. Dwarves can do all those things. Yeah, can't see it. Either way. Let's go ahead and build a mason's workshop. Right here. Oh, we can make it out of ice. That's really cool, actually. Okay, so we are going to need beds. Which can't make out of this here, eh? Beds have to be wood. It's annoying. We can make doors though, which is nice. We'll need a few doors. We're also going to need... What do I want to build right now? Some blocks would be good as well. Oh, we already have the... needs non-economic hard rock. That's fine. I can get that. This looks like marble here, which is kind of nice. We'll make this into a nice big room. Oh god, what is this? What a... repellent muck. Do you guys want to come inside, maybe? Can we build a wall out of ice? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Might have to destroy these walls later, but for now, I want people inside. That'd be great. We also need to luck out and... Is this marble? It's dolomite. Okay. We need to luck out and have an actual, like, rock spawn would be great. Doesn't seem to want to happen, though. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, we got one. Perfect. I mean, this repellent muck does not seem good. Um, yeah, we'll just set this area in here as the meeting hall. And hopefully that will just make everybody come here instead. This would be great if you guys didn't stand outside, because it's insane. And bad things. Okay, cool. So now we can make those doors, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a workshop. I wonder if you can make it a craft dwarfs workshop. Not sure. We'll find out though. Okay, so the other important thing is we need to come down here and figure out how to get all these plants. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, the giant cave toad. Where are you? Down here, like a little bastard, eh? Oh, no, it crashed. God only knows why it crashed. This is definitely doable, though. Definitely doable. That's exciting. Man, fuck. Like, why has it gotta be like this, boys? Either way, maybe I call it here. Sorry. I was hoping to get further in, but we know we can do it. We know. We know we can. It's just gonna be tricky. So, anyway, I guess I'll talk to y'all later. It's getting pretty late. Tomorrow we'll get a little bit more Delta Green in, and then we'll go back to the regular stuff, try and get some Dwarf Fortress figured out and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later and shit. Peace.